I'm a cyclist and live in the Pennines, and welcome to my channel. And today I'm going to try and climb what must be one of Yorkshire's biggest climbs. It's got to be the steepest climb there is in West Yorkshire, and if not in the northwest. And the reason why I'm doing this climb today is because it's time for redemption. I climbed it the other day with the guys on a ride to Skipton and it actually beat me, but it was all down to gearing choice. I was on the wrong bike, which is designed for nice fast flat Cheshire lanes. So today I'm out on my Rally Ravenio with very low gears. In fact, I've even changed the cassette, and we'll come to that in a moment. And there's one thing that I do take some pride in, is that no climb in the UK has ever beaten me. So today I'm going back and I want some revenge.
So come on, let's go for a ride. And so let's get back to the all important cassette choice. So here I am taking off the 1128. And as you can see there's quite a marked difference in size. And I'm hoping that the 1132 will make all the difference in getting me up this climb. And as for weight, there wasn't much in it really. There was 21.1 grams difference, so the bike was slightly heavier. As you can see there, 265.2 grams for the new cassette, 244.1 for the original 1128. So it's just a case of refitting the new cassette, putting it on the bike, getting on with the ride.
So we're about a mile out of Tobberden. Tobberden's that way. En route, this is Crossstone Road. Up there, that is a challenging climb. It's a long one and it's pretty steep. But this one today, it's short and like that. In fact, it's that steep, this climb. I don't know how steep it is. And when I said this ride was short and steep, it actually goes on quite a long way. In fact, it goes up to a place called Mount Tabor, from well above the Pennines to 1400 feet above sea level. Eventually, you'll be above Haworth. We just called off at Church Lane. Now this goes to Mytham Steeps up there. That's a classic hill climb in West Yorkshire. And the great thing about that hill climb is it's super steep. It's got switchbacks. That makes it a fantastic climb. And so all we have to do now is get through Hebden Bridge, make our way towards Mytham Royd, and then the next place is London Foot. Shortly after that we've got a little climb up to a place called Friendly, past the chip shop, and then we start the climb.
So having climbed up the valley now, to a height of 531 feet above sea level, we take a left onto Blackwall Lane. And this is where the climb now starts to begin. And this isn't the actual climb of Edgeholme Lane yet, but it's part of the climb in general. And each pedal stroke, we're going upwards all the way now. And shortly afterwards, we make our way onto Waterhill Lane. And because we're always climbing, we go through the 650 feet above sea level contour towards 680 feet. And we're just passing a sign there for the Winterburn pub, which is set back somewhere on the left. But before we go any further, let's have a quick look at the map. Let's see what the ride was about today, where we were heading to, and look at this climb in some more detail. And so today's ride was a 40-mile hilly one, where we climbed over 2,887 feet on a 40-mile ride. And today we weren't going to be far from Halifax and Hebden Bridge in West Yorkshire. And if you're wondering why there's two peaks on the section highlighted in green, that's where I cycled up and down the Edgeholme Lane climb twice to make the video and to get the camera shots in. And the other section there highlighted in magenta is a nice little addition to the ride, where we went over the local hills of Chisley, Old Town and eventually near Pecketwell before the wicked descent of the A6033 back into Hebden Bridge. And the serious part of the climb today is going to be super steep, and you can see on the graph there. And this segment will be called Edgeholme Lane Pave. It'll be 0.3 miles long, where you climb 215 feet, with a gradient of up to 19.6%, and it's going to be cobbled. Now I think it's going to be steeper than that anyway. You want to get a KOM, you've got to be under 2 minutes 14 seconds, and a top 10 you're looking at a sub 307. Let's get back to the ride, where there's more climbing to be done.
And we're now on Cliff Hill Lane with really nice tarmac. And it's not too steep. Just take our time. In fact, it looks like it levels off a touch here now.
And so here we are now, just on the approach to Worley town.
Which looks like a quaint little village, maybe a hamlet. Can't see a church just yet. And then we take a right next at the Maypole Hill onto Stock Lane. So last time I was here, I was on a 39.28, and on a long ride, a climb like this is not really what you want with them kind of gears. And the sign there says unsuitable for motor vehicles, and there's a reason why. And it's that steep, it's got a handrail for pedestrians. And so this is where all the fun begins now, because we take a left and we're going to Edgeholme Lane. Now, the other day I did this with the guys, and it was, well, come on, get in the shot, guys. I might not have the gears for this, or my chain might snap. Don't stand me. Could fall over. No, I'm not interested. I can't do it on a 39. It's not fun. Shit, this. And here it is. This has got to be one of the toughest climbs there is in West Yorkshire, in the northwest, because it's very rare that you see something as steep as this with cobbles. I dare say in the wet, it's going to be impossible if you're spinning out all the time. Okay, let's start this climb. I'm not sure what these ratios are, but I think my tops are 32. But we're on at the moment maybe a 28. Let's see if we can get up here. It's not too bad at the moment, but I can see ahead. And I know it ramps up and it hurts. You feel the blood go away from your legs. It's ridiculously hard work. I'm going now for my easiest gear. I'm in it. Oh yeah, this is steep. Super steep. I can feel the front end popping up. Oh, that's a ridiculous angle of ascent. Oh, this is hard. I can feel my arms now tingling. Steep again. Come on, Dad. Right hander. Oh, tarmac. Oh, recover now. It's not over yet. Oh. Bit narrow here. Car there. Tar. Wow. Well, that's the top of this section. Well, I did it. I know I can get up these hills, I know it. I'm confident. Not cocky, just confident. But I also know without the right gears, it's really, really hard work and getting to the point where it's not fun. And you might even snap a chain, you can fall off then. But wow, that is right up there for a climb. And I recommend any one of you who lives around here local, give it a go.
And so having got my breath back and done the climb, I did some exploring around these fantastic country lanes, cycling around Mount Tabor and Misley Moor, and the views up here are just stunning, especially if you've got the weather like we had today. But I had one thing on my mind, and that was to ride towards Old Town, just beneath Pecketwell, and get on the fantastic descent, back down into Hebden Bridge. And here is that descent, so just sit back and enjoy it just as much as I did. This was just high-speed cruising heaven. Up in the Pennines.
Well, that were a fantastic ride and a fantastic climb. And if you like these videos, let me know and I'll make some more for you. The only thing is, I've got to go back down there again to film it and get all the Why is this road so busy? It's the steepest hill going, yet it's so busy. Last time I tried filming up Church Lane, it was just car after car. It's just another car now coming. Now the only thing is, I've got to go back down there to film it to get all the cycle by shots, so I'm doing it twice. And I've just noticed a defibrillator there on the side of the pub, which might come in handy later on.
Well, that was a great ride, and on the next video we finally get to Hurst Green, where Millie's Cafe is actually open, and on the way there we had a blast on some of those fantastic country lanes. So be sure you stay tuned for that one, people.